In this video, we're going to go over a tip, really a series of tips in regards to gutter cleaning and efficient gutter cleaning at that. Okay, so these are some tips from my own experience of how to complete appointments, gutter cleaning appointments, as efficiently as possible while also prioritizing safety and quality of work. Okay, obviously, efficiency is critical to our long-term profitability, or really our profitability on every unit appointment or every appointment that we do. But clearly, like, we need to prioritize safety. Nothing's worth our safety at the end of the day. You know, safety is more important than efficiency. You know, in the short term, some appointments we might be less efficient, but it's better that we do that at the benefit of safety than, you know, shortcut safety and try to be efficient, and that might, you know, bite us in the butt. So obviously, be efficient while maintaining safety and quality of work, right? We have really good reviews, and we expect us to maintain our, we expect ourselves to maintain a good quality of work, and customers have come to expect that too. Okay, so keep all these things in mind, right? It's a balance of efficiency and safety and quality of work. One important thing that's going to help you reduce the amount of downtime between appointments is come to work, you know, hopefully with safety gear on, or at least put the safety gear on at the start of the day. Especially in context, if you're going to do multiple gutter cleaning appointments, like is common in the fall or winter, you know, just keep the stuff on, right? Keep the steep gear shorts on, keep the harness on so that you can attach it to the lanyard between each appointments. Even, you know, consider keeping the cougar paws on, right? Keep the safety stuff on, because it makes no sense to take it off after one appointment and then go to another job and then put it right back on. Just keep it on between appointments. Okay, high level, minimize the number of times you go up and down the ladder, right? Going up and down the ladder or ladder movements are very inefficient, right? We want to get on the roof once, do everything we can to get, you know, to knock out the majority of the job, and then maybe consider coming down and doing some component from the ladder if required. But hopefully we can just get on the roof once, do it all from there. Okay, that's going to be the most time efficient for most jobs, right? But you're the technician in the field. You need to analyze that given layout of the property and decide what's the best way I can complete this appointment. You're the boots on the ground. You're going to have the best perception of how to do a given job, you know, efficiently, safely, while maintaining a good quality of work. Okay, so some things to keep in mind in order to accomplish minimizing the number of times you need to go up and down the ladder is, like, use an extension pole, right? You're going to need to use an extension pole to reach certain gutters that might be blocked by solar panels, or, you know, whatever the situation might call for. Consider using an extension pole because that can help you minimize the amount of times you have to go up and down the ladder or move the ladder altogether. Second thing is bring multiple buckets onto the roof with you, right? You're going to be equipped with multiple buckets. You know, it makes no sense to detach the lanyard, go up and down the ladder a bunch of times when, like, that could all be accomplished, you know, effectively, avoided, I should say, by bringing multiple buckets onto the roof with you, right? Worst case, that home has more buckets full of debris than you can take with the amount of buckets that we have. And, like, in certain extreme situations, this is not too common. For the most part, you know, home's going to have one bucket, maybe two buckets of debris. It's pretty uncommon to have more than two full buckets of debris on a home. Maybe consider dumping the buckets of debris over the edge of the roof, but clearly you need to clean up after yourself. So this rare, you know, tip is going to be used when, especially beneficial, when there's dry debris that can be cleaned up easily, right? Wet debris after it rains, it's more susceptible to making a mess. It can be more difficult to clean up thoroughly. You know, just be considerate of the given situation. So use extension pole, bring multiple buckets onto the roof with you, dump debris over the side of the roof and clean it up at the end in extreme cases to avoid going up and down the ladder. Second kind of complementary tip is, like, or third really, limit ladder movements, right? Set up the ladder where you can use an extension pole to reach in two directions is going to be a good tip when deciding to work from a ladder, okay? Try to reach as much as you possibly can left and right instead of going up and down the ladder to accomplish the same exact, you know, length of gutter cleaning. And then the last tip is obviously, like, you need to be attentive to the given situation at that house, right? The times in which working from the roof maybe doesn't make sense as much as working from a ladder is, like, imagine there might be obstacles on a roof, like solar panels, right? You have to work around the solar panels. You might take several extra minutes trying to, like, not get your lanyard, the harness thing, like, caught on some obstacle like a solar panel. Or it might be a complicated roof geometry, right? That you have to, like, navigate around and You have to continue to continuously several times move the hip lock, the attachment that secures you to the roof. You might have to move that several times, right? Decide if there's obstacles on the roof like solar panels or complicated roof geometry that you have to navigate around, and evaluate if you're better off doing the task from a ladder instead of from the roof, okay? These are some things to keep in mind for gutter cleaning as to how to accomplish gutter cleaning appointments as efficiently as possible while still prioritizing safety and quality of work, right? Keep the equipment on, minimize the amount of times you need to go up and down the ladder, limit ladder movements altogether. And in certain situations, you're better off doing it from the ladder than you are from the roof, okay?